the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Latest in the Samuel Ofosu Ampofo Kwaku leak audio case. Latest aba ne say the first accused Samuel Ofosu Ampofo Demirika free America bridge member be PM Ghana. Edian ena esinti anei Samuel Ofosu Ampofo ayese oyare na wakoye surgery. Now last time I called to kwa setna ne lawyer Tony later my excuse should be na chairman of Ofosu Ampofo enra the 23rd day of May ye kopie mo kotoka odinani achirimo. Now the last time I called to kwa setna was April the 25th 2024. Now in fact Ofosu Ampofo, former national chairman of the NDC, he was expected to be in court to open his defense to charges. Yede abo one Anthony Kwaku Boahen. Now, in January this year, forensics authorities from Israel ebe confirm say the leak tape the voice of Ofosu Ampofo Kwaku Boahen. Enunti file motion say yankwashi case no anya dwuma. Ti judge ni a o case yi so share say Ofosu Ampofo afi Anthony Kwaku Boahen prepare to be open or defense to various forms of charges ya press etia omo ewo the criminal division of the Accra High Court. Now, charges are yede abo enipa emienu ebi anything yenhwe charge sheet no so. Enti number 1 charge conspiracy to cause harm. No ye contrary to sections 23 clause 1 and 69 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29. Charge number 2 offense of assault on a public officer. No contrary to section 205 clause A of the Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 22. And 3 activities aimed at causing mayhem. And also contrary to section 25 clause 3B of the Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 36. And the way the 3 charges are the Criminal Division of the Accra High Court the abo chairman Ofosu Ampofo afi Kwaku Boahen. And on the 25th of April na court expect to say chairman Ofosu Ampofo make appearance now open the defense as directed by the court. Now so your friend no lawyer or representing chairman Ofosu Ampofo lawyer Tony Litter Eddie and some to just say the client Ofosu Ampofo in fact ne home fa no na ordinary actually mu ewo America buchime mu okoye minor surgery. Now according to Tony Litter, minor surgery na chairman Ofosu Ampofo ekoye no it is as a result of a post-surgery blood clot. It happened a major surgery in November last year. And in the court to be a journey, the case, na the client, etumi ajayare ewa America buchimemu. Na judge niya ono eti case so Justice Samuel Asiedu and so told them lawyer to later said Omon provided evidence from the US. The chairman of Ofosu Ampofo is seeking medical attention in the United States. And bare 15 to 20 minutes time, and a court clerk confirm yes, or receive a report from doctors from the United States indicating that the man Ofosu Ampofo received medical treatment in the US. And Tibasano. And judge ni case Justice Samuel Asiedu yes enye Montesa chairman of Ofosu Ampofo beja ya rena bano the second accused Anthony Kwaku Boahen say open the defense statement. No open the defense statement ni enka ni nyina nwie no na say chairman of Ofosu Ampofo atumi agya rehwe no aba na ya to aso with chairman of Ofosu Ampofo. Na eho na lawyer for Kwaku Boahen enso raise objection say Kwaku Boahen charges na ya preferred etia no nyina no is that oye an accomplice to chairman of Ofosu Ampofo. Enti agi say ye twan ma chairman of Ofosu Ampofo etumi ebe open the defense ema ye hunu de all kan ansana or no Kwaku Boahen na ya charge no as an accomplice to Ofosu Ampofo no eto tumi ehun kwan ye obefa so a obe open the defense eno na Justice Samuel Asiedu eka adichere lawyer Tony later said wa journey the case to May 30th at exactly 9 o'clock a.m. by the 30th of May and upon 9 o'clock, na say chairman of Ofosu Ampofo, no matter the kind of medical attention I will secure the US, MPM ewa Ghana, now I am represented in the court physically. Lawyer Tony later should consider the case closed, awaiting judgment. He's going to move on straight to the second accused, Anthony Kwaku Boahen. No opinion defense. And lawyer for Anthony Kwaku Boahen, lawyer Aziz Bamba, actually say omuni any problem with the adjournment, but omudi the omo kan nyina say as an accomplice to the main accused there. I was say Yamakwaima the main accused physically ebe open the defense and sana omo asembia eka omo aka wa hin. Enti EIB network legal affairs correspondent Mutala Inusa Ekolo on the director of public prosecution Madam Yvonne Atakrobu Ebisa ma also disclose the chair say the prosecution there omo kolo only 3 witnesses omo wie omo principal witness was the audio and then also no forensics from Israel. I confirm said the audio is the voice of Ofosu Ampofo and Kwaku Boahen. To omo de omo wie omo ni bibia omo be open bia. Enti ni ehwe ni mu say enkra ya akoi da be na chairman of Ofosu Ampofo beba ana obe flout to court rules na emra edi no ana eni senra yeti wono mu a yekobo wura mu ewo Kutuka International Airport a Ofosu Ampofo ni ya NDC mofla egu no ko mu a chese waba Ghana or wabe CCA no ho say on the 30th of May, that is this month year 2024, obi open the defense near hun nsem obeka with regards to the audio and the voice you capture in that leaked audio. But interestingly, let me chip in this. Lawyer near or representing chairman of Ofosu Ampofo, lawyer Tony Lite. Ono ankasa no ne ono so ne ex-wife aye Nana Oye Bampo Ado ya first near friend Nana Oye Lita asiu no $1.5 million for defamation over the same court. Until lawyer Tony Lite ya all representing chairman of Ofosu Ampofo in the leak tape case has also been sued by an ex-wife Nana Oye Bampo Ado to the tune of $1.5 million for defamation. And yenim zenunti na as package chairman of Ofosu Ampofo say on to me the camera na ometutu na mo bin ten na asemo ankwa ankofa na sia and ye obia entumi nche. But until then Ofosu Ampofo has landed in Ghana to continue the leak tape case. Mra Justice ote or her case Samuel Asiedu a candidate lawyer to the later said the adjournment is on the 30th of May. Ofosu Ampofo should come. Sawama, there is no further judgment. His case will be closed. Truly, Chairman of Ofosu Ampofo. Do you hear any more?
Assembly. Where first time I make a sibu of Hasibi. Samuel Ofosu Ampofo. NDC national chairman that time. Ni tape na eba bontino. Kwaku na eba na Milwaukee City media. boiling point and me break his story no. Voice na ewo ho no almost 2 hours. Herod Rusu nyina voices ewo so. Mene menua panyin me teacher of akobna kwachi. Ya mienu pe na kan city media na ye was tape no full tape no. In fact, also of akwachi de in fact it do because WhatsApp kwa no won say down ko Facebook account e wo break kwa say na we nua bibia ma no. It when it comes to voices hard na wonye ho adwuma. Eti at a point in time me pe and I'm was a full tape e wo kan city media. Eti me na me ye ho adwuma. Ye no kwa po no ma fa nkwa adwuma mu ho. Ama technicians na ankoya ankatekate. Kwaku ye ho adwuma wie ye ababe 8 different voices and the two abonting. Ye beta ne say omo police for achi Ofosu Ampofo. And I'm missing that tape now based on that I must match no. Do you have the full tape? Because Obia contact city media. Say, and I'm saying, what about to say tape now your boiling point no? A banner adopted, which is possible. They say the technology about for a teacher to go for so. What about say a adopted? Say no Ghana police service in any mass. Kwaku make a car same way ya. Almost say or much rock crata at the Abakan city media. After the facts, now much rock crata the buy no. And now will be the tape no and my woman. And I'm missing that is not possible. And so even about not being possible. That is a lie. Yeah, Ghana police for HR and drop because some people say, "Oh, we can Japan. Yes, station any day. One full tape. At the Stella, one also the full tape. One always see one full tape. Cannot a Japan. One full tape. That's of a quite what me pen me wo. Me obi no me nkasai. Me who cry bia. And who gave you the full tape? One of them am kwaje no hwan ho. Na twetwo mo bo. Enti dana nwumre. I promised listeners say I was going to have a showdown with Ghana police for I will expose them. Of a kwachi a year I was not surrounded to. What I'm so far. I didn't know Mujan. Let me expose them. And to an air and antibiotics would and antibiotics would friend me say change out the mean trasso. Nah, with the police for us say. But she and no repeat. It could be say Omo also recordings now. Maybe mutie. Recording the man. But that one crumple it cannot be tendered in as evidence in court. I say mukwaji officially, from the main source. Unless say mukwa yeno, almost here fema. Why don't you make the approach before the arrest? Yes, na say afterthought. It doesn't sit well with everybody. Moment the man tidy. Na yensu sun come ho asem. Ebe try to obia but eya monko source no kwaji krade no after that no na me effect arrest mo effect arrest ba kwaku beyond that no empenifo bi enkofo bi so wo system no mu a o makeka nsem a ehu ebo man no eche de hubs na go se police for no ye say dia me dem ni ji so be sa de no.
Thank you for the kind of work you are doing and the challenges that we have had to go through the past few days. I myself, I call it a baptismal of fire. Because if you're in my shoes, you really appreciate what we went through. You see, first of all, let me admit that even though the party was aware that MPP will always resort to violence when we go to by-election, the scale and the combination of state security forces against a party has never happened in the history of Ghana. I have gone to by-elections. You know, most of you. It is always either MPP group against NDC group slugging it out, and then the police showing a little bias here and there. But for you to see the level of deployment, the sheer numbers, the firepower, and of course the fact that these were not trained security personnel. We picked intelligence very late the previous night when they went and recruited people from the organizer even came, rushed to Sanko where we were training our people to come and tell us, me and Jay Blanson and others, the kind of weapon that they distributed, what happened in Adogoshi, the people they picked them there. So we pick all these things. And we have some of our colleagues and people there. And the plan they were hatching, and the extent to which they wanted to go. If you have all this information, we thought that if they would be unleash violence, it would be late in the evening when they realize they are not winning and they want to use. In fact, they did everything, including some printed ballot boxes, which were going to be put in military peacekeeper and others in the heat of the day. When they come and they want to, as if they want to restore violence, they pick it and then we had all those information. So we thought that look, this thing will go late. So let's watch how it begins. Some of our security guys, I don't want to mention them, I mean, they tried to put some teams together. But when the thing started, the rate at which it came. In fact, if you were with me, when I went to the Lagos hospital and saw the blood flow and the life-threatening injuries, and I was getting call from Bawaleshi, from Abelempe, from East Legon, it's like coordinated. So when I saw this thing and the calls were coming, I thought that look, this thing was coordinated, and if we are not careful, the level of casualties we cannot handle. So I spoke with one or two of our intelligence couples, and they said, oh, let's wait till about 9:30 and see how the situation. When I got to the PC stand, the house it was chaotic. The blood flow, the everything. The PC himself, before I could get him, I had to go through the hall, go to another hall, go to the third place. And the whole place was choked. And the cry of our party people was that, look, we can't do this election because we don't want to die. And there was pressure on me. So I called here, and unfortunately, around the same time, one of us came with me. So we had to do some consultation with the candidate and then weigh the options and see. We were not in the state of preparedness to call for even reinforcement from anywhere because, as Captain Hassan said, how do you call people with bare hands to go and face this force? Any intelligent person will say that, let's weigh the option. This is a by-election. When we even win the seat, it doesn't make any. Why should they slaughter people? Because the tendency was that hawks were being unleashed into the constituency. And their determination is to mow them down, as many as possible, to let the hawks and others know that, look, you are nothing. So